Jason Christie in the top spot with 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Edwin Evers in second with 19.9. Jordan Lee in third with 18.10. Brent Ayler in fourth with 17.8. Ott Defo in fifth with 16.8. And James Elam in sixth, rounding out our top six with 16 pounds and 7 ounces. So, with no further ado, I know we're going to probably make this fairly short. These guys got to get back and get ready for tomorrow. But let's go ahead and start taking questions. And we do have a mic that will pass around so everybody can hear.
Okay, this is for the Oklahoma Mafia that's on the panel right now. Seriously, James Elam made a comment earlier. He said, there's something going on out here that being from Oklahoma, we recognize it happens every year before the spawn on some of our lakes. So I know you don't want to give that away, but can you kind of give us an idea of what he might have been talking about? We'll start with Jason and go to Edwin.
You should just start with James if he's the one saying it.
Well, we already got his idea. We'll just kind of see what you guys are going to say.
What do you think, Jason?
I think he's a little bit right. I wish he would elaborate and let me in on it. I mean, yeah, without saying too much, there's something going on that happens in Oklahoma, but I think it happens everywhere else too, you know. I don't want to say too much about it. I mean, there is something going on. Right, Elon? Yeah, I mean, it plays to your strength. We're more stubborn than everybody else.
What do you think, Edwin? You want to chime in?
Yeah, I just think in Oklahoma we got a lot of lakes that are setting up like this right now, and you know, without saying it too much, like we're all saying up here, it's just how it's all setting up.
All right, very good. Next, Jeff.
For each of you, what would you point to as the primary factor as far as why you're sitting there today? I mean, whether it's execution, whether it's something you saw, not specifics, just what type of thing would you say is why you're sitting here after day one?
We'll start with Jason and work our way down the table.
For me, it was two things. Getting off to a good start. I made a good decision this morning. That fizzled out, you know, and then I made another decision. So for me, it was two decisions.
Edwin?
Same thing. I started off with a bang this morning. It was really good, and then I had two really good bites later in the day that was the difference maker for me. So both those things was the reason.
Jordan?
Yeah, I caught one around 6 pounds at about 10:30 this morning, and that really boosted my confidence up. And that's the kind of fish on a lake like this that, I mean, it's a game changer. So that really boosted my confidence up, and kind of rolled with it from there on out.
Brent?
I have some lucky socks that my wife gave me. They say good luck, and then there's something else that's on there. But no, I have a pattern that I'm kind of excited about. I catch a lot of fish, and I can duplicate it kind of anywhere across the entire lake. And if there's something that looks right, I can catch them really fast. But they're not a lot of big fish, and so I'm able to kind of just chip away at them all day. And then I had, like what Jordan said, I had one today almost 6 pounds too, and that saved my day. And so I'm going to have to do that every day to have a chance. It's kind of a lucky bite for me. So to get lucky 3 days in a row is kind of tough.
What about Don?
Mine would be, I'm going to say I don't deserve to be sitting up here because I didn't catch one until 11:30. It sounds like all the rest of these guys have already called 10 times by then. But for me, it was just kind of sticking to what I was doing and believing it would eventually happen, and then it finally did. I don't really know any other way to put it than that. Being hard-headed, kind of like Jason said, and just saying that this is the Classic and it's not for points, and I was going to fish like this, and it was either going to work or it wasn't.
And James?
I probably, the best thing I did is, where I started, making the decision to start where I started. I had a really good morning and good flurry there, and then, after that, I don't think I made a really good decision after that. So, that was probably the main thing for me today, starting a new place.
Very good. All right, Dano.
How many of you guys were able to stay on your primary stuff that you had found during practice, or had to go to backup stuff throughout the day to fill in what you were doing?
Why don't we start with James? We're going to go the opposite direction.
You know, I think the question was, you know, did I have to fall back on anything else? I kind of had one little primary area, and I had 3 or 4 other places to go to that I thought would be good. I just didn't end up catching them there. Probably still go again tomorrow, and that's kind of how things went for me.
I quit fishing where I fished any in practice at 9:30, and I didn't fish anything I had practiced or ever fished in my life after that.
Things are still the same for me. It hasn't really changed. The fish haven't moved. They're still kind of the same stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have a good practice at all, so I kind of just stuck to what I thought I could get bid on, and you know, just stuck with it throughout the day, and it's pretty much what I did.
Edwin?
I'd say pretty much that it, you know, obviously other than those 2 big bites, you know, the day was going like I was hoping it'd go, and really hadn't done anything different.
For me, I'm running a pattern. I mean, I started on some stuff that I fished in practice, and I ended up catching, I think, 3 of the 5 that I weighed on stuff that I haven't even fished. So it makes it nice because I feel like I can run new water each day.
Very good. Any more questions for our top? Yes, right here.
Last year, Jordan especially, you had a lot of follows that wouldn't hit. Any of the rest of you having follows, or you having follows? Don't seem to want to bite?
Yeah. Anyone can volunteer to answer this if it's applicable. So if you're seeing them, you're catching them. Happy days. All right. Any other questions out there? We all good? All right. We're going to go ahead and end this thing now because I know these guys are going to get back. Tomorrow's press conference will probably be a little bit more informational. But for tonight, we thank y'all for being here. And guys, good luck tomorrow and great job today.
Thank you.